Hello there. Today I figured I would explain to you guys the new Guardian Stone enhancement thingy-majig going on in Exos Heroes because it's kind of confusing. I'll break it down and explain it. Let's go ahead and roll the intro.
Well, pod. Welcome, well, pod. Don't forget to subscribe. This is Darth Microtransactions channel, and we're gonna have some fun tonight. Well, pod, welcome back.
Okay, this part's the scary part. I'm going to show you how many of these guys I'm selecting. I mean, I'm selecting like a ton of these guys. I've been digging through these for a while and picking my duplicates. And look at how many of these, okay? And look at the tokens, 154 to 198. And you have to actually do this because you need these disassembled tokens. And the reason I'm doing this, it's very expensive, but I want you to see exactly how expensive it is, okay? So we have 300 tokens now. Now, why do we need the tokens? Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys exactly how the enhancing element thing works. And what that does is it allows you to break additional Guardian Stones, which is going to be extremely important. So look, you see how we have these dots over everybody? We can actually pick one. So what I'm going to do first is I'm just going to do it on my favorite character, which is this chick here. Enhance element. And I'm going to go in and I'm going to say, okay, fine. You know what? We will do it. And we will click on this here. Now, what is this going to do? This is going to go the Transcendence +1 or above required, which basically means that you have to have her. You see the pluses where you have the duplicates of that character, you put them together, and you get the plus. You have to have +1 of that one, okay? And then this is going to go from 1 to 2 element, and that means when she's attacking, because she's ice, she's going to be breaking the stones that are ice stones, and now she's going to break 2 ice stones if have 2 ice stones on them instead of just 1. It does not mean she's going to break an ice stone and then another random stone if it's not an ice stone. Only ice stones, okay? It's not OP like that. So now the success rate's 100% for the first one, but look how expensive this is. It's 300,000. I know I'm blocking it here, but it's a 100% success rate on the first one, and it's 300,000. So I'm going to do it here just to show you. Look at that, Guardian Stone destroyed. Now we can destroy 2, and it has 2. So now you can see right here how this part has the little 2 by it, and that's how you're gonna know the difference in like PvP or whatever. You can see the icons, so you can know. Pow, there you go. I don't think there's gonna be a visual indicator in game to know. It's only gonna be that little icon circle there on the portrait. Okay. So there we go for that, and that's basically how that works. Now, keep in mind, it goes from 70% to 40% to 30% to 0% to -20% to 18% to 69% to 420%. I don't actually know what the percentages are. I'm going to put them on screen right now with editing powers. Pow, there they are, but I did get you for a second. Because of this reason, you probably just want to do like 1, maybe 2 enhancements on everybody on your PvP team, spread it out a little bit. But I do really want to max this character out. I think she's the first character I want to have 100% max for everything. So I'm going to go ahead and try again here. It's so expensive, though. I really can only do this a couple of times. There we go. The 70% rate. Thank God, Guardian Stone destroyed 2 to 3. So now we can destroy 3 stones, and it says +3. You see I got 400,000. Now it's 50% rate. So we're going to go ahead and do 1 more of these. Man, this is expensive because not only are you spending the coins, but you're also spending, your... Oh, look at that. You're spending your, these guys here. What are they called? The 5-color fate stones, because you can sell these for cash too, and these MUs are really important for enhancing. So there you go, 300,000 down. Now I can't even do another one, but you have a bonus 5% rate. So at least we got to see that. When you fail, you get +5%. Thank God, I guess, because at least you get something, but that is so expensive. And these tokens, these heroic disassemble tokens, these are expensive too. So probably what you want to do is before you go trying to chance it on one person, what you probably want to do is go down through these guys, right? Probably Bathory, other people, go down, get +1 on all your arena people. That way it's quicker. You probably don't want to do what I did and try to max it out. But what I want to do is I want to get this character fully maxed out in every way I possibly can, just to see how disgusting that would be. So that's on the to-do list, but man, that's expensive. Also keep in mind, it's going to be more effective on people like Bathory that have AoEs. She may be breaking multiple stones, multiple ice stones, that is, but she's only hitting one person at a time, right? So it is going to be more effective on people like, you know, Xeon, who has an AoE, Bathory, who has an AoE. You know, I guess FC Rudely's got that AoE. You know, people like that. You probably want to put it. A lot of lunar people would be pretty important here too. You know, I bet people like Baelish might get a little bit more play now because he's lunar. Or solar people like Garf who have an AoE, you know, I guess even this character here, AoE nature. There's going to be a lot of characters. You know, Adams is going to be pretty good too because a lot of people are using the lunar sets, lunar set on Xeon. There's a lot of characters that are suddenly going to become a lot better with this element enhancement, I believe. Now that it's out, you probably don't want to be spending your heroic tokens anymore. You probably want to be saving these for that element enhance. That's going to be the new thing you're going to want to get. I still buy Xeon out of here when I see it, but other than that, I've been saving my solar seals as well. You can see I got 2,000 of those. I've been saving my powder of light because honestly, I don't really need like anything out of this store anymore. It's also kind of a bummer because now we don't really get to use these on the pure recruit, which gives us a pure 6-star hero, and those were important because what you can do is go combine convert here and 6-star hero re-recruit, right? What you can do is you can put in like your pure characters here and guarantee you get another 6-star character, which is kind of cool. It helps you like skip the whole fusion process. I mean, granted, you could get like a rare or something, but you could get like a 6-star faded character right off the bat and not have to do the blessing and all that. And that was kind of a pretty good use of the pure recruits. But unfortunately, they are using the heroic tokens for this, and the element enhancement I do believe is more important. And I'm probably going to be using, crafting more characters just so I can disassemble them for more of the heroic tokens, because it is going to be fairly difficult to get that many tokens, as it uses 300. But to be honest, we're going to be bottlenecked by the coins anyway, so it's probably not that big of a deal. The limited event here is kind of nice too, because it gives us these tokens, which we can use to get more heroes to disenchant again. So I'd probably be doing your explorations right now. Here's a PvP match. What I want to show you is how to tell if the person has additional breaks. So you see right here in the bottom, here's my Anastasia. See how it has a 3 on it? That's how you can tell right there, okay? So you know that person's going to break it multiple times. It's going to be kind of important to be able to know in the PvP match if they have it or not. And unless you're doing your first battle where you kind of get to choose, or it's tag team, you're not really going to get a chance to see the characters you're about to fight. So you're going to need to know once you already get into the match, as it's instantaneous. So for that reason, probably want to start looking. Though in the lower ranks, no one even has it. What I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to go through and play these matches just so I can get somebody who's going to have 2 ice stones, so I can show you guys real quick exactly how it works in an actual match. There is one other thing we need to talk about, which PvE. It is going to have some PvE use. If you have like a boss, for instance, that you're trying to get through, that you're having difficulty on, you could just match that person doing an enhancement on whatever character your maximum is. Like if let's say it's a fire boss and you have Dragon Xeon Roots, like your main character soloing through everything, you could then just put an enhancement on that character. That way you can kill the boss better. Also, it's important to think that there's the Holy Dragon Grounds, right? So you can break the stones that way. So whether or not they're going to allow the element enhancement to also do that on Dragon, I don't know, because being able to break like 6 stones right off the bat on Dragon could be kind of nuts. Also, the element enhanced should be an addition. So because it's random stones from a loom, she could break like 6 machine stones and then 3 random stones, right? Which would then be 8 stones and like almost one pop the dragon. And once you know it, of course, FC Irish comes out and nerfs barriers, and right as I just completed my 6-piece set on Dragon Xeon with the solar set. So as you know, solar set is barriers, so now that got nerfed. But I'm building one of each set. I have a nature set, a mechanic set, a solar set, and 1 piece off a lunar set, and I still have to try ice, fire, and I'm missing one here. But anyway, I'm going through, I'm going to try all the sets because I want to be able to take the sets and move them around different characters without having to redo. I think it'll be nice to have 1 set of each in the future. I'm slowly trying to climb through the ranks because I really want to see how the element enhancements changing PvP. So this is kind of the first video, but I'm going to have to do a follow-up video with PvP where I go in on the more higher ranks, because currently these ranks here, people are still only with 1 stone. So I would have thought for sure people would have had multiple stones by now. But I guess if you have multiple stones, the advantage is so heavy, you probably climbed up to higher ranks by now. And I fell quite a bit because I didn't do PvP for like a month or something. I just let it decay me over and over. And see, Bathory with moves like this, look at that, 44 crit. If you can do that, a giant AoE crit, one-shotting the people and breaking it, because when you break, you do additional damage. So yeah, Bathory's probably the one if I had to choose and say, hey, put all your, all your nuts in one basket, is that it? All your marbles in one sack? What's the term for that? Whatever it is. Probably going to want to do it on Bathory if you have her. So, guys, let me know what you think of the element enhancement. I always love to see the comments in every video. I do love y'all. If you're part of the well pod, let me know too. If you don't know what the well pod is, I never really explain it, but it's us. It's the crew. It's the notification bell. That's the well pod. So, and, everyone does the bell squad or whatever. That's my annoying YouTuber thing, is the well pod. So, love y'all. Subscribe if you want more of these garbage videos, and like if you liked it. And I'll see you on the next one. Oh, by the way, Ethereum's still going up. I made like 18% or something now. Yes.